to the channel, guys. I'm here to review Wandavision episode 6. Guys, full spoilers coming up. I'm going to give you a kind of play-by-play as I normally do, but it's going to be a full spoiler review video. In this episode, it's the Halloween special, and we've also just had her brother arrive, so he's going to be the crazy uncle causing all this mischief. The kids have now decided to take up filming their life, and now they're talking to the camera or talking to us, letting us know how their adventures and their life is going. But it's the Halloween special. So in Wandavision itself, as in her world, there's not a lot that actually goes on. There's not a lot that happens. It's really certain conversations that happen or certain things that are said. So we get Pedro basically asking certain questions, like how he got here. He mentions about his death. She confirms that, or he confirms to her that all he did before he came was hear her voice, and then he came. So he's officially dead. We also even get a clip. They're having a conversation about how she has done this and why she had done this. And she explained, basically, she felt upset and remorse, nothing less, is how she put it. And then she started creating everything. So when she looks away, she looks back at Pedro and she sees how he died in Age of Ultron. So at least we know, we got confirmation that definitely this Pedro from the X-Men is the Pedro of MCU. She's just recasted him. So if we're gonna go, oh yeah, different universes and stuff like that, she's basically taking this Pedro from the X-Men universe, cast him as Pedro of the MCU because the MCU one is dead. She recasted him, but it's basically the same guy. With that, we get still a little bit more snippets. It's Vision has now decided to go out on his own and investigate and find out what is the matter with this town. Everybody's acting weird. Things are happening differently more often. So he decides to basically go to the edge of the town. And at the edge of the town, he is able to escape or try and escape. And when he tries to escape, he escapes, he gets through, and all hell breaks loose. He ends up basically dying again. Like, he looks like he is being blipped. Like, his pieces are falling off him, he's losing energy, he's trying to tell everybody, help the town, help the town. You know, the town needs help because obviously everybody is under Wanda's spell. He gets out, he ends up dying, but Wanda gets told by her son, something's happening to Dad. Dad's in trouble. And the only thing that Wanda can do, she stops time in there, in the hex. She stops everybody. So everybody stops what they're doing. And she extends the hex, pushes the hex more forward. The whole sword unit that they had built outside the hex, that gets sucked in. Everybody that was involved, they all get sucked in. R.I.P. to Darcy, she gets sucked in. Everybody gets sucked in. The only people that survive is a few sword members, like the head guy, I can't remember his name, but the head guy, and Monica Rambeau doesn't get caught up in the mix. But everybody else is now in the hex. So at least we know now she can extend it. That's how powerful she is, or how she can extend it. Things just got worse. We also saw a scene with Agnes Hart. She was stuck at the edge of town, sitting there in her car. And then Vision again woke her up. She told him, you're an Avenger. He's like, I don't know what's an Avenger. She says he's dead. He's confused. So even with another thing, how far does his memory go back? Because he says he's not an Avenger. He should know who the Avengers are. He only knows what Wanda is. Has Wanda really wiped his memory like that? Like, Yeah, it's a crazy situation. Vision also sees somebody that's obviously stuck in her world, but they're crying, and we see them that she's just moving her washing line like this, just keep doing this, and she's crying, showing she's in pain. So was this episode as good as the last two? I'm gonna say no. This is like, it feels like this episode was the calm before the storm. So I'd probably give it a smaller score. It's not like I've scored these videos, but I'd give it a smaller score. I did enjoy the episode, but the other episodes were much more dramatic, much more impactful. This was a lot of information we all had to listen to give us and get ready for the next set of episodes. So those are my thoughts and feelings for the episode, guys. You know, let me know what you thought down in the comments. Like and subscribe, and next Friday, another episode 7. I'll see you then, guys. Later.